Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Carrie Underwood, an American Idol judge and Season 4 winner, is breaking down over her own life path. She has gone through a lot since winning Idol, and she has been really successful. So, what caused her to lose it the most? Stay tuned for additional information. Carrie Underwood has had a lengthy journey, beginning with her appearance on Season 4 of American Idol. She went on to win the entire thing and achieve enormous success along the way. Carrie worked tirelessly, toured, and even created her own fitness apparel brand. At the same time, she married and had 2 children. She recently joined the judges panel on Idol, which was a big thing. She returned to where it all began to provide insight to the new group of aspirants. Some adored her, while others remain undecided. Katy Perry is currently set to return for the upcoming season, and viewers have commented that she was difficult to watch at first. She eventually adjusted, and everyone became close to her. Hopefully, that will be the case for Carrie, but in the meanwhile, she is reflecting on her trip, which has left her broken. In one clip, she breaks down in tears as she recalls her time as an Idol participant. She describes it as so grand and unbelievable to think about. Nobody could have predicted how Carrie's career and life would begin. When Carrie Underwood first auditioned for American Idol, she was at a turning point in her life. She was a student trying to figure out where she was going next. She attended the audition on a whim and attempted to shoot her shot. Simon Cowell was confident that she will be more successful than any previous winner. It was a great accomplishment to make it all the way to the final round and then win it. Carrie Underwood finds it insane how far she has come, but she has done it all and more. She won American Idol and received 8 Grammy Awards along the way. Fans couldn't stop gushing after seeing her cry and break down over her life's path. Carrie Underwood was never one to show cracks in her armor. To millions, she was the small-town girl who stunned the world with her powerhouse vocals and unshakable presence, rising from the modest hills of Chakotah, Oklahoma to the global stage. But behind her pristine image, years of grueling work, public scrutiny, personal sacrifice, and the relentless weight of being America's sweetheart have quietly taken their toll. And now, in a raw and unexpected moment on the set of American Idol, Carrie finally let the world see just how much she's been carrying. Carrie's breakdown came as a surprise. She had recently stepped into her new role as a judge on American Idol, the very show that launched her career nearly 2 decades ago. It was meant to be a full-circle moment, a triumphant return to her roots, and an opportunity to inspire a new generation of hopefuls. Yet, amid the bright lights and hopeful voices, the experience stirred something far deeper within her, memories she hadn't expected to confront. As the cameras rolled during the early auditions, Carrie watched a young woman, nervous, unsure, brimming with talent, step onto the stage. It was like looking into a mirror from 2005. And as that contestant sang a heartfelt ballad, the kind Carrie once belted in front of a skeptical panel of judges, something broke inside her. Tears welled up in her eyes, and for the first time in years, she didn't hide them. It's so grand," she said, voice shaking. "So unbelievable to even think about where I started." The crew paused. Her fellow judges, Luke Bryan and Lionel Richie, offered quiet support, and even Katy Perry, now a seasoned Idol veteran preparing to return for another season, placed a reassuring hand on Carrie's shoulder. But Carrie couldn't stop crying. This wasn't about nostalgia. It was about everything that came after. Carrie's journey after American Idol was marked by meteoric success. Her debut album Some Hearts shattered records, spawning hits like Jesus, Take the Wheel and Before He Cheats, which cemented her status as a country music icon. She toured relentlessly, became a crossover star, and collected 8 Grammy Awards, 17 Billboard Music Awards, and a dozen American Music Awards. But with each milestone came mounting pressure, to outperform herself, to remain likable, to be perfect. I remember when I first got off the show, she later confessed in a backstage interview, I felt like I had to prove that I deserved it. That I wasn't just some girl who got lucky on a reality show. Carrie threw herself into her music, her image, and eventually her entrepreneurial ventures, launching the fitness apparel brand Kalia and writing a fitness and lifestyle book. She was the picture of balance, performer, businesswoman, wife, and mother. But what the public didn't see were the long nights on tour buses away from her family, the brutal rehearsals, and the self-doubt that crept in when the cameras stopped rolling. People always tell you how lucky you are. And I am. But that doesn't mean it's not hard. That you don't feel lost sometimes. Her marriage to hockey star Mike Fisher was seen as a fairy tale by fans, but Carrie admits it's had its share of challenges. Their busy schedules meant they spent long periods apart. The tragic loss of multiple pregnancies also took an emotional toll on the couple, something Carrie rarely spoke about publicly until now. In a vulnerable moment captured in the Idol footage, she alluded to times when I thought I wasn't going to make it through, her voice barely above a whisper. And yet, she did. She performed at sold-out arenas while silently grieving. She smiled for cameras while healing from miscarriages. She kept going, even when everything inside her begged for a break. Joining American Idol as a judge wasn't just a career move, it was an emotional reckoning. Carrie was back in the space that had changed her life forever, but also the space that had set impossible standards from the start. I walked onto that stage when I was 22 and thought, maybe they'll like me, she said. And everything just exploded after that. I never had time to look back, until now. In the days following the emotional breakdown, fans flooded social media with messages of support. Hashtags like #WeLoveCarrie and #CarrieStrong trended on Twitter. Longtime fans shared stories of how her music helped them through breakups, deaths, and personal struggles. One user wrote, "She carried so many of us for years. Now it's our turn to carry her." The Idol producers considered editing out the scene, concerned it might overshadow the contestants. But Carrie insisted they leave it in. "I don't want to pretend anymore," she said. "This is real. This is me. And if someone out there sees it and feels less alone, then it's worth it." As the season progressed, Carrie found her rhythm as a judge. Her feedback was thoughtful, sometimes tough, but always compassionate. She connected deeply with contestants who came from humble beginnings or who struggled with self-worth. She saw herself in them, and it reminded her why she started in the first place. But even as she mentored others, Carrie continued her own healing journey. She began working with a therapist regularly, something she says she once avoided out of fear of seeming weak. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.